As if King K. Rool wasn't annoying enough as it is, because now he has an infinite combo, exclusive to heavyweights. Here's how it works. Full credit goes to Elwarez1994 for discovering this. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. King K. Rool's down throw is capable of burying his opponent completely into the ground. The amount of time a character remains buried is dependent on their damage percentage, where the higher their number, the longer they will remain stuck in the ground. But you can speed up the process of escaping by mashing. Now for K. Rool's down throw, it's usually best practice to throw out an attack immediately after to capitalize on their buried state. So the trick with this combo is that instead of throwing out a strong attack, you throw out one of his weakest attacks, in this case being the first hit of his jab. Due to its low knockback, this forces the opponent out of the ground directly in front of you, and with the right timing you can grab them again before they're able to react, and repeat the process until you finally end their misery with a side smash. This works best on heavyweights, when they're in the 60 to 70% range, so characters like Bowser, Donkey Kong, King Diddy, Ganondorf, Charizard, and Incineroar will be particularly susceptible to the combo. But as you go further down the weight class, it will become harder for K. Rool to pull it off since lighter, faster characters tend to be able to escape easier or counter the second grab attempt with a faster move. But it is possible, it just requires more tighter timing, and generally they'll need to be at higher percentages. I recommend incorporating a running grab following a buried state for these types of characters to ensure you get the follow-up grab. I would also advise you to angle your side smash downwards when finishing off certain characters, as sometimes their bury states are too low for it to connect properly. There are also a select few characters whose bury states do not actually register the first hit of the jab, most likely because they're too low to the ground. What you have to do here is actually end with the second hit of the jab instead of the first, but will have the same effect as hitting with the first hit. These characters include Link, Young Link, Wario, Lucario, Villager, Mega Man, Duck Hunt Dog, and Inkling. However, there are some characters who are completely immune to this combo because their bury states just do not register any of the hits of his jab. I'll have a list of these characters in the description. And then there are characters who are technically possible but are too much of a pain in the ass to really bother trying. And they are the Ice Climbers, as it's very easy to accidentally grab Nona, and Rosalina, who is pretty much exempt from all infinites thanks to Luma. But regardless, you'll really want to primarily use this against heavyweights, as they're the easiest to pull this off against. So, have fun King K. Rool mains, and if I ever run into any of you guys online using this, fuck you in advance. If you want to learn more about Smash Ultimate, subscribe and check out my strategy guides where I go in depth on each character's moveset and playstyle. I recently made one on the Belmonts. I also make guides on other fighting games like Dragon Ball FighterZ and Pokken Tournament. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.